Hello and welcome everyone. My name is Andrew Krauss. I co-founded inventRight with successful inventor Damon Kali over 16 years ago. We have students in over 40 countries. We coach and mentor our students to license their products for royalties so they don't have to start a business. Today we're doing another one in our basics series, and we're going to be talking about patents. We're not going to go into all the advanced stuff here. We got a great expert on. His name is patent attorney Damon Kali. Hey Damon.
Hey Andrew.
People ask you that and say, what's your name? You say, patent attorney Damon Kali.
That's exactly how I say it, and they look at me kind of strangely, like, you're weird.
Anyway, so what is a patent? You are one of the best patent attorneys I've ever met that can really break down patent stuff so that the layman can understand it. That is a technical term, by the way, patent stuff. So go for it. What's a patent?
A patent is basically a document that describes your invention and defines the boundaries of your invention, of what you can protect. At its most basic, that's what it is.
Defines the boundaries of what you can protect. Okay, cool. So when would you want to file one?
Well, you know, there's a couple of times when you need to file one. One is when your provisional patent application is expiring and you have some IP out there that's, you know, has some traction. But, you know, the other is, you know, you want to file when you're ready to, I guess is the only way I can say it, when it makes good business sense to file. You know, a lot of people file for a lot of different reasons. The best one is it makes good business sense. You're going to make money on it or somebody else is going to pay for it. One of the worst in my mind is that it's an ego thing. I mean, it's an expensive ego plaque. You could go down and buy a plaque for a lot cheaper and say, hey, you're the world's greatest whatever, than getting just a United States patent. So I think when you're ready and it makes sense in your business.
Hold up. If the patent office grants me a patent, that means my product makes sense. That means it's good. It validates everything.
No, it validates nothing.
I'm acting like a green inventor here. Is that true?
It validates nothing. It doesn't mean you're going to make any money. It doesn't mean it's going to work. It doesn't mean you can manufacture it. There's so many things. I have a patent. I have a shoelace patent. I came up with this idea to make shoelaces that wouldn't untie because I had kids at the time and I was sick of tying their shoelaces. It absolutely works perfectly. You cannot manufacture it. There's no manufacturing process that can make my shoelace. So there I've got a valid United States patent and I've made no money on it because nobody can make it. Everybody thinks it's a great idea.
Good point. Thank you for that personal story, man.
You can look it up. Look up shoelace and Damon Kali and Google patents, and you'll find my shoelace patent. And if anybody wants to buy it, it's for sale.
Good deal. We won't put that one up, but we'll put up a sample of what a patent looks like. It's pretty. If you go into Google Patents or USPTO.gov, the Patent Office site, when you look at a patent, it looks very confusing, Damon. Do you recommend that anybody file their own patent?
I absolutely recommend that you do not file your own patent. There's too many places you can run afoul of the patent rules and you know, get your application kicked. It's just not a good idea. A PPA is a great idea to file on your own. A non-provisional United States patent is not a good idea to file on your own. Read through one of them and you'll know exactly what I mean. Andy, you've read a bunch of these. They're boring, they're very tedious, they're repetitive, they use arcane language. There's all kinds of rules that go into the crafting of that document, and that's why they read the way they do. And unless you've had training to do that, it's just not a good idea to, you know, go out and do that.
So that might sound kind of discouraging, but as we talked about in our other basic series, you can file a provisional patent application. If you're a micro entity, it only costs $65 and it can be written in common English. So that's the encouraging part. And then when you need a patent, you can get an attorney to file one. But having a provisional gives you a year to fish off the pier and see what the interest level is. But let's get back to what is a patent. Do you have any common misperceptions that people have about patents on what it can protect and what it can't? It's almost too much to go into. But you always have these little smart phrases on explaining patents. So maybe you can talk about it a bit.
I hope I can come up with some of those. One of the common misperceptions is that once you file your patents, you can sue. I have a lot of clients who, you know, we file a patent and they want to go out and sue somebody. You can't sue on an application. You can only sue on an allowed issued patent. So that's something to really think about. You mentioned one, Andrew. People think that once they get a U.S. patent, they can sell their invention, but it just isn't that simple. Those are just two different things. Another common misperception is that you will be able to protect everything around your patent and that nobody will be able to work around your patent. And that's just not true either. People are very ingenious. And no matter what it is that you patent, somebody's going to figure out a different way to do it. What you rely on is if you do it at the right time, you'll get to market, you'll get out there and you'll start selling product before somebody else comes along and reverse engineers or engineers around your product. So those are kind of the major misconceptions.
Steve and I at inventRight, we're always talking about, both with provisionals and with patents, how it's perceived protection. So just like a provisional patent application or a patent, whether it's pending or whether it's issued, it's all perceived protection because you still have to have the money to sue them and go to court, and that is very unappealing, very, very expensive, and most people just can't afford it. So some people say, well, why should I bother filing at all? Well, most people respect, I believe, you tell me if you think I'm wrong, Damon, most people will respect that perceived protection, and at worst case, a lot of times it's just a matter of a patent attorney sending a cease and desist order and referencing the patent, the issued patent, and that will do the trick. But it's all just perceived. I mean, it's so expensive to defend a patent, isn't it?
It's very expensive to defend a patent, in the millions of dollars to defend a patent. But as you correctly pointed out, a cease and desist letter going out from an attorney's office has a profound effect on most people. Most people see that, they see a patent, and they buckle like right away. They'll call you up, they'll try to work out a deal, you can get a good licensing deal from them. You don't want to put everybody out of business, you just want to get paid for your contribution, and I think that's fair. So oftentimes we'll get a licensing fee or licensing arrangement from that kind of cease and desist letter.
Damon, thank you so much for joining us. Well, I forgot how to speak there. For our basic series on patents. We got one on trademarks, we got one on copyrights, we got one on provisionals. We got God knows how many YouTube shows that you guys can watch. People tell us they binge watch these all the time for 4 or 5 hours. I think it's because we have great guests like Damon, so thank you so much.
Pleasure to be here.
All right. So I want to remind everybody to take care, keep inventing. Don't forget to check out inventright.com. There's tons of free resources in there. More information about how we coach and mentor inventors. Doing it for 16 years with students in 40 countries. We must be doing something right, Damon. Must be, I think. You let us know if we're not. Let us know. And if we're doing something right, let us know that too. So I want to remind everybody to take care, keep inventing, and we'll catch up with you next time. See ya. Bye.
Hi, this is Stephen Key, and I just want to thank you for watching inventRight TV. We're here to save you time, save you money, and show you how you can bring your products to market through licensing. So please, subscribe down below, click on the button, and tell your friends. Thank you.